Hey, it's Chad Lubin of Cross Country Mortgage. Welcome to Factual Friday. Factual Friday is where we take a home buyer's question from the week and we put out a video about it because we figure if one buyer has this question, many buyers have the same question. So the buyer's question was, after I close, what's the most important thing I do financially? I thought it was a great question. I think there's really four quadrants, and camera, if you can go up a little bit, or I guess I just got to get out of the way. We advise to buy a home where your mortgage is about 3 times your annual income. So your mortgage should not exceed about 3 times your annual income. Now everyone's a little different, and we tweak this during the pre-approval, but that's a good starting place. You need about 3 to 6 months of your monthly expenses in a savings account. I don't believe you should have more than $25,000 in a savings account, especially now with inflation. The cost of goods are getting more expensive, and the banks aren't paying us more on our savings accounts. So your money's actually devaluing while sitting in a savings account. The third and most important one to me, and how I answer this buyer, is you should start working towards putting more towards your 401k. It's the number one best investment in the world. Most people get a match, so they get free money. You put money in pre-tax, so it means you're not taxed on the money. And as the money grows, it's not taxed on the capital gains either. So you only get taxed on the money when you pull it out. So over time, that's going to be the best investment. Sure, there's going to be things like crypto would have beat it the last couple of years. Some great growth stocks would have beat your 401k over the last couple of years, but they're not doing it this year. In fact, they're getting hammered, and those things are way, way down. Most people's 401ks should be a little bit down, but not as much as like crypto or growth stocks. So over time, the 401k is just going to be your number one best investment. You should work really hard to get to a place where you can max it out every year. And then just lastly, you'd put money in the stock market. I like 5 really good stocks. I like the S&P 500 index. My whole 401k is in the S&P 500, and I put a lot of most of my money in the S&P 500. And then I do some ETFs instead of mutual funds, and I do a small amount of crypto. About 1% of my money's in crypto. About 9% in it is in speculative stocks. The other 90% of my money is in these areas: 5 stocks, S&P 500, Invesco QQQ. So I know that's a long answer to the question, but I believe the number one thing to focus on after you buy a home is get your cash reserves right. Remember, 3 to 6 months of monthly expenses should be in the savings account, and then work hard to max out your 401k. Thank you for tuning in to Factual Friday. If we can help you with the pre-approval, if we can help you buy a home, if we can help you with any of these areas, give us a call, 312-731-4939.